We all want to live a long life, right? I mean, who doesn't?
Absolutely. It's a universal desire.
But what if I told you that the secret to adding not just years to your life, but real life to your years, of what we call health span, isn't maybe in some new drug, but perhaps, well, inside you?
In your own inner world, exactly.
Today, we're really digging into this surprising connection. How deeply your happiness, your sense of well-being actually shapes your physical health.
It's a powerful link, and the science is quite compelling.
Get ready to discover just how powerful it is.
Yeah, and it starts with understanding what we even mean by happiness here. It's not just about a quick laugh or a good day.
More than fleeting joy.
Much more. Think of it as a deeper state, contentment, joy, but also feeling like your life has meaning, purpose.
Okay, that makes sense.
And here's a key insight from positive psychology, sort of the kicker. While sure, genetics and life circumstances matter.
They always do.
Right, but a huge chunk, maybe 40% of your happiness isn't set in stone. It's something you could actively cultivate through conscious actions.
40%. That's actually quite a lot. It feels empowering, doesn't it? Like we have some real agency.
It really does. It suggests a significant part of our well-being is within our grasp.
And the real-world data backs this up pretty strongly. There was this large U.S. study. People who reported being not happy actually faced a 14% higher risk of dying during the study period. That's compared to the very happy group.
Even after accounting for things like income and social status.
Yeah, exactly. Even after controlling for those socioeconomic factors. But here's where it gets really striking. Social connection.
Ah, yes. Always crucial.
Hugely. We found data showing loneliness, just feeling isolated, boosts your risk of heart disease by 29%. Dementia, a whopping 50%. Diabetes, 49%.
Wow, those numbers are staggering. 50% for dementia.
It makes you think, doesn't it? That simple connection with others acts almost like a buffer against these serious diseases.
It absolutely raises that classic question there. Correlation versus causation. Is happiness making people live longer, or are healthier people just naturally happier?
Right, the chicken or the egg problem.
Exactly. And it's complex. Of course, good health makes it easier to be happy, and many factors influence both. But the associations are so consistent across so many studies, it strongly suggests happiness isn't just a side effect. It's, well, at minimum, a powerful sign of resilience. And likely, it plays a direct biological role, too.
How so? Biologically?
Well, we're seeing effects on things like stress hormones. Happiness can help lower levels of detrimental cortisol, for instance, which, really does a number on your system over time.
Okay, reducing that chronic stress load.
Precisely. And it also seems to help mitigate something researchers call inflammaging.
Inflammaging? That sounds intense. Can you unpack that a bit?
Yeah, it's basically this idea of chronic, low-grade inflammation throughout your body. It's almost like a silent fire smoldering away.
And that drives aging.
It's a major driver of many age-related diseases, heart disease, neurodegeneration, you name it. And the really profound idea here is that cultivating happiness, that sense of well-being, might actually help dampen that inflammation.
So happiness is an anti-inflammatory.
In a way, yeah. And then there were telomeres.
Ah, the little caps on our chromosomes.
Exactly, like the plastic tips on shoelaces, protecting the important stuff within. Longer telomeres are generally linked to healthier aging.
And happiness affects those too.
There's growing evidence suggesting positive psychological states, including happiness, are linked to maintaining telomere length. So happiness could literally be influencing how your cells age.
That's genuinely fascinating. Happiness impacting our DNA, essentially.
At the protective level, yes.
Okay, so if the science is this clear that happiness is, well, fundamental to our health span, the big question is, how do we do it? How do we build more of it?
Actionable strategies, right?
Let's talk practical steps. First up, and our sources really hammered this home, social connection. It's called the most significant predictor of overall happiness and longevity.
More than diet or exercise in some studies.
Yeah, and strong social ties might increase your life expectancy by, get this, 50%.
50. Remarkable. Yeah. And it emphasizes the quality of relationships, not just having lots of contacts.
Right. Depth over breadth. It seems almost too simple sometimes, just connect with people.
It does, but the evidence is just overwhelming. And building on that, things like mindfulness and gratitude practices, they're incredibly powerful tools.
Not just woo-woo stuff.
Definitely not. These practices actively reduce stress, they improve mental clarity, and they can have measurable physical benefits reducing that inflammation we talked about, maybe even helping with telomere length.
So it calms the whole system down.
It helps your internal system regulate and repair, yes.
And what about purpose? Having a reason to, get out of bed.
Absolute crucial. Purpose and continuous growth. Having a why, engaging in lifelong learning these things keep your brain sharp, enhance cognitive function, and contribute massively to overall well-being.
It keeps the mind active like a muscle.
Exactly. And then, of course, we can't ignore the foundations, the synergistic pillars, really. Optimized sleep is just non-negotiable.
The 7-9 hours goal.
Aiming for that, yes. It's crucial for restoration, hormone regulation, everything. And then there's how we eat. Nutrient-dense food, but also when we eat it.
Circadian-aligned eating. What's that exactly?
It basically means aligning your meals with your body's natural daily rhythms. Eating most of your food during daylight hours when your metabolism is most active.
So working with your body clock, not fighting it.
Precisely. It supports better metabolic health. All these pieces work together.
It really paints a picture where happiness isn't just this nice-to-have feeling. It's an active, evidence-based cornerstone of aging well, of building that health span.
It truly is. An investment in your joy is an investment in your health.
So knowing how deeply happiness and well-being are woven into your physical vitality, maybe the question for you listening is, what single small step will you commit to this week? Something to actively cultivate a bit more joy or connection, knowing it could be a really profound investment in your own health span.